I don't know about you, but I want one of those corn pop tater tots. Those sound good. Uh, Sometimes I make these ads. Those are my Mayor Burger ads. You'll hear quite a few of them tonight or today, depending on when you're listening to it. Or this morning, maybe. Hey, start your day out right. Crazy Craig. Um, so anyway, that's little fake ads. I've been doing them for many years. I've started to put them on Instagram and YouTube. Instagram only has a minute limit. Minute limit. Make them very tight and take out all the fluff. And sometimes, some of the funny jokes, some of the funny details. But it's the way it goes. It's the way they do it, and that's what I have to do. So, sadly, people don't have the attention spans. It's hard to compete for people's attention. Thank you so much for sticking around this long, even though we're just kind of getting to the beginning of it. So, that's AI. They actually have been making. I tried a Coca-Cola that actually had a AI flavor, and it was good. It was kind of creamy and tasted kind of Hawaiian punchy. It was pretty good. It's like called Y3000 or something. So, not that far off. Like 4 years ago, I made an Ameriburger ad about Adamas Coffee, which is a ripoff of Starbucks coffee. And, 4 years later, McDonald's just got a new coffee shop, and they're doing their thing. So I said, hopefully they're going to use all my good ideas and not my bad ones. And most of this in the last one was pretty good ideas. I think most of those are pretty good food ideas. Again, we don't know how far AI will go. It's probably a good idea to kind of set the boundaries and the rules a little bit before we get too crazy. But genie's out of the bottle. All you can do is kind of control it now, because it's if everybody stopped, people are just still going to keep doing it. So you just have to try to steer it in the right direction at this point. So before that weird song with all kinds of weird people speaking some kind of weird language was Double Dutch Bus by Frankie Smith, a one-hit wonder from the late 70s. And your ears may have perked up a little bit if you listen to music, because there's a little section of that song that was sampled by Missy Elliott for Gossip Folks. A little bit of that Izzle speak, and that's sort of where the H to the Izzo, V to the Izzy, and the Snoop Dogg Izzle Wizzle kind of stuff for shizzle kind of stuff started. He obviously didn't invent it. It's sort of like a pig Latin where you add Izzle or Izzy and things like that at the beginning of every consonant. And so, in case you're really wondering what that is, what they were saying, he asks, "Hey, girls, you have to move out of the way so the guys can play basketball." And the girls say what? No way. And he says, you all better move. The girls say what? We ain't moving. He says, "Sugar baby," because he said sugar early in the song. And then the girl said, "We're playing double dutch." And he says, "I see someone plays double dutch." And the girl says, "Who?" He says, "My girl." And the girl says, "Bring her in." He says, "Okay." She says, "All right." He says, "Okay." And the girl says, "All right, well, we will see." And that little extra, you'll hear that. And that's your decoder ring. If you want to, you can look it up. But that's, it's not gibberish. They're actually speaking a thing. And a DJ I used to like Bubba the Love Sponge, used to listen to when I was younger, in Florida. And I think he went national. He's known for getting involved with the whole Hulk Hogan sex tape thing with whatever, but because he was friends with Hulk Hogan. But I've met him big, CD signings and things before, and he used to do that, and they used to call it Carney speak, and he would talk to the people and do coded messages, and I couldn't pick it up. I don't know how to speak this, the double Dutch bus, the Izzle, Latin, pig Latin, the kind of Latin here. I don't know what it is. So I just think this is an interesting song. It's kind of a nice little peppy song. And I thought you might enjoy it, even though it's kind of weird. It's like, get on the bus and let's have fun. Before we get all dark and gloomy, maybe. Who knows? It kind of takes turns here. So before that was Guster with Tiny Tree Christmas. And that was off a Target for around 2010. Commissioned, I think. Must have commissioned. Had a CD put out that you could get for free, a free download or whatever, with all kinds of indie bands at the time. I've played some of them before. I may have played some of these. I'm going to play again. I don't know. I can't remember which ones I've played. But I don't think I've played that one before. And that's Tiny Tree Christmas by Guster. And there's like Target ads with all like 30-second ads with these songs in them. And then they put the CD out, which was cool. So I thought that was a nice little Christmassy song. Not going to play too many Christmassy songs, and just going to play some stuff. So I kind of like the kind of cold sounds. Yeah, before that was Blur with Narcissist, the Narcissist, which I think is a pretty cool song. Kind of self-reflective and stuff, and it may tie in with some stuff I play later. So I like to do that. So the next song I'm going to play is by a new discovery of mine, even though it's an old song, an old thing. It's called Between Something and Nothing, and it's by the band The Ocean Blue. And it's kind of got a Echo the Bunnymen kind of feel to it. It's kind of got this cold guitar, that very nice, clear, cold guitar sound. And I don't know what else I'm going to play. I'm going to play some more stuff. Going to play some more funny stuff for you guys. And it's going to be kind of a little bit of a hodgepodge. The thing is that I try to think about all these things, but it's hard to... I leave myself open for improvisation and try to feel the flow a little bit and pick some stuff. And so anyway, I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find something in here you enjoy. Some new discovery of your own that you may like and actually enjoy the songs. And so without further ado, here's a little bit of the Ocean Blue with Between Something and Nothing. And it goes a little something like this.